I had been interested in what happened to young people, girls and boys, for many years because I was a teacher and I taught 6th grade. I had 2 6th graders who ended up with babies, and not necessarily sex trafficking, but still my concern was over what happens to children and how they learn about these things and how to help in living in poverty cycles because they don't have an adequate education to earn a living for their children. And so I was interested in it from that standpoint, and also for young boys who have been attacked by people. And
maybe an underrepresented group.
Segment of the population.
Yes.
And I just am concerned that we were taught in later years of my teaching, we were taught that the teachers were supposed to be aware of signs, and that we were to make an effort to, if they told us anything, to report it.
Yes.
And how to guide children to do some reporting to the counselor or talk to the counselor. I've always kind of been concerned about it. I've had a son and 3 daughters, and of course you are aware of what goes on, among teenagers, and you're constantly alert to protect your own children and the other children who are their friends, but you are also aware of those who are drifting away from the morals they were taught. And we know that it's a result of the influence of sometimes people who are a little bit older who see these young girls as beautiful and guide them on into situations where they think they're in love and they think they have this great life ahead of them, and then all of a sudden they find out that things are not as they seem. And I'm learning more and more about it, and I'm interested in learning more and how I can help, and all of it is a learning process for us. Thank goodness I haven't had to deal with it personally, but at least I know that there are a lot of people out there who are dealing with it. We want to stop that segment in our population in this Georgia and in Atlanta and all over our state. It's just not the right thing to do. We want to educate our people and give them enough self-confidence that they don't have to fall prey to this. And we also want to figure out what's wrong with our adults who choose children instead of adults, that they can't handle themselves with adults and have to prey on children. There's something wrong with our society, so we need to figure out some of those problems and deal with those too.